There we go. When I say orientation, because we poured it kind of connecting across, I want to make sure that I keep it oriented that way so that when I assemble it and turn it and stuff like that, it flows together. So. Tatum, I would say I probably agree with that. This is, I mean, Twitch and just the woodworking stuff as a whole is what keeps me from losing my absolute mind with the day job. That would probably be the best way I could phrase that. Because if I didn't have something to turn to outside of work, I would be going absolutely nuts. Because I'm not a fan of some of the stuff that happens on a regular basis at work. Like decisions that are made above and stuff like that. And so this absolutely is my outlet. This is my way to relax, release, just, check out and, one also, in that sense, but also two, help me find that next potential avenue for myself. Because I would like to, it's interesting. I've had this conversation a couple times with coworkers in different positions over my career. Prior to working for the company I work for now, I work for a retailer, and there was a position that I used to hold called it was an ed rep is what the title of the position was. We was an ed rep. So as an ed rep, I would well, I'm not an educator, Tatum. I work with educators, but I'm not an educator. I work with them, but I'm not one. And I live with one, which is a whole other, that could be a whole other discussion point. But, and I made the comment at one point of, I could never see myself as a lifer, as an ed rep. No, Tatum, definitely no issues there. All good. I could never see myself as a lifer, as an ed rep. And, there were folks that absolutely that was their thing. They loved being an ed rep and they could be in that position for the rest of their life. I could never see myself in that position. Now, I said it a couple years ago in my current role. I could have seen myself as a lifer in my previous role with the company that I'm with, as a district manager, working with music stores and stuff like that. I'm having a hard time more and more lately, seeing myself as a lifer, retiring from this role, which makes it difficult because I sit here and I think about the trip the kid and I just took to West Virginia, knowing that I've got college on the way, right, for her, and, the rest of my life with my wife and the different things that we would like to do, I've got to sit here and think, how can I get myself to that point? How can I take care of all the responsibilities that I have as a husband, as a father, and at the same time stay sane, really, right? And so this and the woodworking thing has been kind of that next step for me of, okay, so how can I potentially get to another place, I guess would be the best way to phrase it. What else can I do that would allow me to do the things that I enjoy doing? And I used to enjoy what I did. So the Bob Ross of woodworking. What just